Good evening. Let me just set up my iPad as per usual. Where is it? Go. Is the same thing every time. I don't know how it doesn't select it automatically. There we go. iPad on screen. Good evening. Good afternoon. Maybe a good morning. Yvie here. Illustrator using Adobe Fresco. And today is drawing wildlife KidLit art in Adobe Fresco. Working on one of the prompts of wild. Just a portfolio piece. But hopefully it floats your boat. Just checking my sound there, thinking I was coming in too loud, too clear maybe. Not sure. Get somebody to check in the chat when they arrive. I do have my microphone sort of placed away from me, so I'm never quite sure if it'll actually get captured. I know some of my mumbles get cut off. And I sound like I'm sort of randomly sputtering. Anyway, so let's get into it. Some OPW25 wild. So I was working on these trees, trying to get some of these highlights in. I think I'll carry on with that because I've also got this last tree that needs some attention. Somehow my eye pencil has disconnected. Let me just reconnect it. Oh, cannot draw in a hidden layer. Don't want to draw in the hidden layer. Yeah. Trees, trees, trees. Right, let's get rid of that one and let's give some highlights to these branches, and they do need tidying up a bit as well. Hey Penny, been walking Luna and making lunch. Nice. I've just been trying to convince my son to take the dogs out. They've been waiting all day. He always leaves it to the last minute until he finds another excuse. Tom not being here, the job's down to him. I would if I could. Let's get some of these highlights going. Really want to get these highlights done. Am I the right pencil? No. They do look at us so sad I get the looks every single day, and I haven't been able to take them for a walk ever since we've had Teddy. He's 4, and for Nell's first 6 months that she was with us, I was the dog walker, and then I had to stop, and I think she still thinks I'm the dog walker. Hi, Oliver. Yeah, the eyes go big. There's a little bit of whining sometimes. I do what I can with the cuddles instead. They get to cuddle me on the bed every day. Naturally, I've been playing it around with the sound as well, so if you hear anything out, like music too loud, I'm too quiet, or something's gone awry, please let me know. I now understand the benefits of a sound technician. Oh, wonderful. It's perfect, says Penny. Can't get better than that. Comes back on Monday morning. So Ben and I have been coping. Will have been a whole week without him. He's like the regulator, keeps everything in check. Although to be fair, Ben has done so well. Not too Xboxy, I could say. Still done chores. Look at that. do love this colour. It's nice. Like that nice sunsetty vibe. It's just what I want really. Like a peachy coral. I know the trees around here, they do reflect a lot of pinky purples, the forest trees, because of the heather on the hills. Just sort of the light bounces nicely onto the trees, especially when you've got like a sunset as well, with the extra sort of warm glow. I think that's all of them. Right, the bark now. Let's just give the bark some of the same effect. Hey Uma. Thanks for joining. Bringing the autumnal scene to this now. Lots of lights, of golden lights. Golden peachy light. Okay, let's bring a bit of the shade in. I want to bring the shade at least into the bark. Make it darker aspect. Like 3/4 of the way. Maybe just underneath the where the what they call the leaves branches are. This pencil, which is Kyle's drawing box, Perfect Pencil 2, has a nice texture to it for tree bark, I think. especially if you do it lightly, it just captures like glances. There we go. Oops, do a bit more there. Oh, I didn't do this. Quite repetitive. Okay. You sort of squint, it looks like we've got highlights and shadow. And I was wondering whether, because I tend to do everything in outlines, I would actually use the overlay of soft light. Might be overlay as my outlines. Rather than keeping the dark colour. Right, so I think I've done that one. Let's just finish this one then, tidy it up, give it some light. The bark. I haven't really distinguished where branch begins and bark ends, have I? Nope. think I just need to tidy up some of the edges first. So get a smaller brush. Ooh, fine, that's gone over. All just little details. Keep turning my head to the side and it's bringing in that almost vertigo feeling, so I need to just remember to not tilt my head to the side. Move the canvas, Yvie, move the canvas, not your head. Almost there. Oh, there's quite a lot down here actually. once Tom gets back on Monday, I'm hoping it will be all a go for my new study, which I'm still undecided about the name, but I've so far come up with the Wonder Study. Now that I say it out loud, it sounds a bit like the understudy, or a play on that phrase, that term, and I don't know, I think it's quite nice. The understudy. Basically it's a spare room, and I want to have somewhere that isn't my bed to do some creating. You're gonna need completely engineered desk that isn't your standard desk from a shop because of my specific needs. So that'll be interesting for Tom to engineer. Haven't quite come across anything that resembles it yet online. And also a chair as well that mimics how I can sort of sit up and function in bed. Who's an understudy? Well, nobody, but calling the spare room the Wonder Study, a place where I can have my new creative setup. That isn't my bed, basically. Almost could be the understudy for my bed. It's the alternative space. But it needs an engineered desk for my needs and a chair that I keep seeing these Musso chairs pop up on Instagram. Oh yeah, you heard understudy on the speakers. Well, I said Wonderstudy out loud, and I thought, oh, that does actually sound like understudy. So it's like my bed replacement. So not more so, MUSSO. I think they've obviously cottoned on to what I've been searching for online, and now the algorithm sends me Musso or Musso chairs repeatedly in my MUSSO in my Instagram feed, which is fine. It's not a bad chair, but I don't know what else there is out there because that's all it's sending me. It's like an ergonomic chair. I need to be able to recline and have my laptop come over my legs whilst I'm reclining. Oh, you've heard of it as well? I need to be able to support my legs. And my neck, really. Because my setup in bed is literally I'm just propped up by tons of pillows. But obviously, being in bed, my legs have a support. Hey, Helena. Good evening. How's it going? So yeah, if anybody ever does come across some other type of ergonomic chair, which is like a mixture between a gaming chair maybe and a chair for I don't know how to sort of phrase it, like chronically ill, immobile, needs a gaming lounge chair. And then there's the desk, which Tom built the desk I use at the moment, which is brilliant. He built it out of an old, huge A1 or A0 size wooden table easel. He sort of cut it up, added multiple bending angles to it. So I can like be really laid down and still have my laptop there in front of me at quite an angle. And he chopped up like I think it was a foot-long ruler or a yard ruler. He chopped that up and made it into like a rectangular frame, so it hooks over the desk and holds up the laptop. So the laptop sits in that and has its own little placement. Oh, hi Keys. Good evening to you. Okay, so I think I've tidied this up. I just need to add some more lighting. Yeah, so it's not like I know a shop that I can go to sort of find this sort of stuff. Because even just, it's ridiculous, just weirdly, there was nowhere I could actually buy a waterproof cover for me whilst if it rains and I'm out in my wheelchair. It was like, they just don't exist. I'd have to literally have something that you'd put over over a pram. That covers me entirely. Yeah, these type of, I'm finding it awkward to find the accessories that I need at the moment. I think I've complained about this on here before. These, it's such a lovely colour. Not really sure where the branches are there. I've sort of blended them all together. Salut Antoine. Uma says you're allowed to. There's not a lot out there that caters to people in my situation. It's very true. I'd happily be a guinea pig. Any company wanting to develop accessories for folks who are like living in a bed and would like to try things not in bed. Okay, that's a. I think I've done the leaves, now the branches even. Now I need to just do the. Get my light on the light and shadow on the tree trunks. Before I move on to the last tree. Ooh. How did that come in here? Have you got that yourself? Where's that emote come from? How do I see that? Helena, how did you get that emote? I saw it in Fiend's stream yesterday and I couldn't figure out how to get it. Even though he'd said that we'd all received it. Like, I didn't. How does it pop up? Is it like in the global section? Just having a browse through. I can't see it. Yeah, the kappa, the golden kappa. I keep seeing it in streams I'm in. And I don't actually understand how to grab it. If I type in golden kappa, or maybe if I just type in kappa. New. Write down kappa in the text box itself or in the search bar. In the emotes bar. Yeah, mine's a. I've got everyone's showing off now. I've not got a golden kappa in the text box. Right. Kappa. No. No. Meh. You've unlocked. Okay, so there is Assemble Your Crew. It's peak week. I do see it in the in my sort of info. If I just quickly have a look. So any streamer who uses Stream together play peak, and any viewer who watches between 12 AM on the 23rd and midnight on September the 30th will receive an exclusive peak emoji. Oh, it may take up to 72 hours, but how do you unlock it? I don't know. Only the people of contributed to the golden hype train on Fiend's stream got it. Oh, I don't know how to contribute to a hype train. See, I'm only a baby streamer. I don't understand. I'll get it next time. There we go. Okay, you have to buy a sub. See, I was gifted a sub during the hype train. So I still received some... I've still benefited from it, I suppose. I have the eyes now? Is that me? Yeah, so I can use those eyes. I've been using loads of Fiend's faces because they are quite funny. I think they resemble my frazzled brain a lot. And most importantly, that bouncing butt. The robo twerk. I'm gonna be making emotes myself, but I'm gonna be making them in Fresco, in the motion, Fresco motion. See how I get on. I haven't figured out quite yet how to make GIFs, so I'm still learning it all, the animation aspect. Oh, I've missed all of this. Rid of this. I think you can probably imagine what style of maybe you can't, I don't know, because I can't quite imagine it yet. The style of emotes I'd be making. Quite magical. Astrological. Lots of colours, rainbows, stars. I wonder if there's something I say often that would need to become a an emote. I think I say crikey a lot. Crikey and blimey. A really wonky tree here. It has to be crikey. What's that? Oh no. Okie doke. Yep. My mum got to a stage in her life where she just refused to swear, and if she has to use an expletive, it's basket, and I think it's the cutest expletive ever. Basket. Yeah, basket. It's just, it's something she can say which is completely innocuous, but it has a tension to it. Basket. It's amazing that I have kids that don't swear. It's, you know, the very light very mild speakers. I was a proper potty mouth when I was a teenager. Gonna start adding some of the shadow in shortly. Oh, I should have added some of the shadow in already, actually. It's quite dark, this Um, okay, so you just give me ideas here. I wonder what all these were for. Like, Keys is just sharing a load of emotes. Some teeth gnashing. I mean, I'm missing 2 front teeth, so I probably would have those as an emote. A big grin. I'm quite a big grinner, which, as you can imagine, without front teeth is startling at my age. But Tom says he doesn't mind. Okay, there we go. We've got a bit of 3D-ish looks going on. Okay, I want to just do the lines to, I think it was overlay I changed them to, wasn't it? And then if I bring in this front one, it covers a lot of it anyway. Okay, I didn't quite get to this one, so I need to just take out some of this front stuff. Okay, it's quite a big tree, isn't it? Compared to the others. It's fine, it's fine. It's quite close, that's probably why. I'm just gonna do this tree. Thank you. Oh, hey, Alessandra, thank you. Oh, you're streaming as well? I'll be sure to stop by. How long are you streaming for? Because I'm not going to stream much longer. My vertigo's sort of dipping in and out at the moment. Sort of feel like I'm losing a lot of the lovely background trees if I use too much of them. Also, this is a closer tree, so it's Just sort of going near the lines. Don't like how I've done that one. Do that again. Is that right? Do I want the angle? Looks a bit weird as well. Okay, so got some overlapping branches here. Let's just do it like that. Here we go, and I don't need to overdo. Okay, so let's just get rid of the lines I don't need. Yep. Give a shout out to Alessandra, who's popping in whilst she's also helpful. Well, she's also streaming. I've realised if I lean forward to type, my mic goes a bit fuzzy. Hopefully that's the right one. Helpful doodles. There we go. I've never done a shout out before, I don't think. Anything else I can try out? If I type / in chat, it'll show you the available commands. Yeah, but I don't actually know what they mean. Like, I can see them come up. But what are like the fun things to do? Raids one, shoutouts one. Yeah. Not sure how much I would need to use the other ones. I don't have subscribers. I'm not affiliated. I mean, is it worth it? Subscribing? Affiliating? That's pretty much it for fun then. Yeah. There's different coloured announcements, the rest of the commands for the changing settings and controlling stuff. Oh, and poll. Oh, yeah, poll. Oh, you're welcome, Alessandra. I feel like I know a little bit, like I know what I'm doing by doing these little extra brain come back online. These extra commands. Is it, you know what I mean, like chat command thingies. Oh, so if I want to do emotes, I have to affiliate. I thought I could just create emotes for my channel. It's my terrible sheep noise. Unhappy sheep. You didn't know I do voiceover now, Antoine. Full of surprises. I'll try and keep it to a minimum though. Right, let's change up the background because I need to see better where my tree's actually going to go. Oui, j'ai plein de talents cachés. Like grade 8 recorder. I don't know anybody else who's managed to reach grade 8 recorder. And I get monetization. I know, but Oliver, that for some reason I'm not inspired by that. I feel like an extra pressure to perform and do things to a standard that sometimes I probably can't keep. If that's I don't know if anybody can relate to that. I'd rather just create stuff and give it away. There's a grade 8 recorder. Yeah. There's obviously a grade 8 to wall music instruments. I loved playing the recorder. It wasn't just descant, which is like your usual recorder that you play when you're 7 years old. I had the sopranino, which is like the piccolo. I had the treble, which is a lovely sound to it. I didn't play the bass recorder or the baritone. I just had the 3, but my little sopranino came out in the orchestra. You know, we had no piccolo players. So my little sopranino came out with a sort of thing, really high pitched. Little toot. Lots of good fun. But obviously that all stopped when I was 18. I don't like what I'm doing here. What pastel, that's what I should use really. And I might have to change the colour of this. I think it's the same colour as the lighting on the other trees, which doesn't quite work. That sounds like a euphemism. Which bit? What did you clip, Uma? I feel like you all have more power than I do on this channel. My Little Sobrino came out. That was the euphemism, was it? There's too much weight in this one. No. Maybe this one's too weighty as well. Where's my actual tree? Get the ruler out and just see where my tree probably is. Okay. Might just make this tree a little bit smaller. Feels overly weighted. My poor doggy's outside the door, asking to come in. And I'm like, not yet. Oh, Nelly. Okay, just some more tidying up to do. So where's that pastel? Oh, probably different colours here, actually. Right, let's get this ruler out again. Have I got a tree that's disappearing? Yes. So the tree does need to be there. How long have I been going for now? An hour and a half, right. Hoping to have done a bit more. I do wonder, am I just a slow drawer? Or is it that things just take time? Now I need to just like sweep through these lines. And that a bit sweeter. I was using a different pen last time. Things just take time. Okay. Also, at some point over the last few years, physics changed and time now passes twice as fast. Yeah, I've heard things like that. Time has sped up. I just thought that was my age, but apparently it's not just my age. Or maybe we've been caught in that category of people who are aging and time is speeding up, so it's combined. Alessandra agrees. Whew. Taken off more than I wanted there. Back. Half a tree to go. Folktales start on Wednesday. I need to choose a folktale to work on. I think I said the Esmeralda one. Is what I've got in mind. Only because I know I haven't finished that one. And I'd like to. I think I can feel my head starting to tighten now, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish all of these actually. Am I up to? Take me too long. Right, I'm pooped. I think this vertigo is starting to rear its head again, and I could probably just do with closing my eyes for a while. Right, I'll probably do a raid on Jack. Is Jack streaming? Someone can let me know. Yes, she is. Right. I'll raid Jack and I'll call it a night, and I'll say thank you everybody who has turned up tonight to hear my sheep noises and my Julia stories. Oh, Jack and Alessandra both are. Okay. Let's go and raid. I'm going to raid Alessandra because I raided Jack last week. I think I could probably do with an alternate. You know, each week do one or the other. So thank you very much, Uma, Oliver, Antoine, Keys, Elena, Alessandra. Just quickly going through the list. Is there anybody else I've missed? I think that was it. Thanks everybody for turning up and keeping me company. Merci à toi, Antoine. And yeah, so let's give Alessandra a raid so I can go and rest my wonky brain. So very quickly, Uma's streaming tomorrow, 4 PM CET. I don't know if anybody else is streaming tomorrow actually. Monday, I have no idea. On Monday is Maddie and Wade in the evening, and Tuesday Sean, and then back to Wednesday when I'm on for my go-kart session. Okie dokie. Let me just get this raid up. Thank you very much, and see you again soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.